Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time around we're going to be looking at my June Amiami order. So yeah, originally I wanted this one to come out 2 weeks ago in place of the last Big Bad Toy Store haul, but since this one came in a little bit later in the week, I wouldn't have had time to film everything, open all the figures, take the pictures, edit it all together, etc. So instead I just opted to push it down the line a bit. But anyway, we're getting to it now, and starting off with our Figuarts releases, as always. We've got the re-release of the Kid Naruto. This is one that I've really been eagerly awaiting. The Naruto line is probably my favorite thing that Bandai is doing currently. I think all the figures are just super solid. And I've always really had a soft spot for Kid Naruto's design. I mean, part of that's just nostalgia, but I also do think it probably is better overall than the sleeker, more simplified Shippuden design. I know there also is a Kid Sasuke, which I don't have yet. I'm not sure if they're going to re-release that one, but I'm pretty sure it's still available on Big Bad Toy Store, so I can pick it up kind of whenever. But then it does make you wonder if we're ever going to get a Kid or Part 1 Sakura, since, obviously you got to round out the Team 7 trio. And then, of course, we could always do all the other characters in their Part 1 designs as well. But yeah, super excited to finally have this one. Seems like a great figure, as you would come to expect from this line. And, like I said, hope we get more Part 1 designs too. And then for another highly anticipated re-release, we've got Orochimaru, which, could be Part 1 or Shippuden, doesn't really matter. And now that I have this guy, I can finally round out the 3 legendary Sannin. And yeah, I guess not too much to say on this one. Just looks like a very solid figure. Looking forward to getting him posed up with Tsunade and Jiraiya. And then, eventually when I do pick up a Kid Sasuke, they'll be pretty cool together as well. And with these 2 re-releases now, I think the only figures I need in this line are the aforementioned Kid Sasuke, and then Kakashi as well. I do have the Narutop 99 version with like the more vibrant color scheme, but I do still want to pick up the original one at some point. Like I said, this is probably my favorite line from Figuarts at the moment, so I really hope they just keep doing more and more figures. I know they did just reveal some stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, so for example we've got the Kurama Chakra Mode whatever Minato coming out, which is super exciting. I think he looks really cool. We've got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version of that Naruto, also in the Kurama Chakra form. Then we've also got like the new Madara coming up at some point. He looks super sick. I was not able to get that one on Amiami, so I think I'll have to go the Big Bad Toy Store route on that guy. And then maybe there's like a couple other ones I don't remember at the moment, but yeah, there's definitely more stuff coming out. Yeah, that's super exciting. And then for a new release in the Naruto line, we've got the new version of Sasuke from the final arc. So this one, I believe, does reuse some parts from the first Shippuden Sasuke that we got a couple years ago. But there are also some new things. Like he's got the closed collar, for example. He's got some different accessories. So there is definitely new parts to it. The head is all new, for example, and I think looks even better than the original, which already looked very nice. But again, where is our Sakura, We got the regular Shippuden Sakura, then we got the Narutop version, but we really need Part 1, and I really would also want a final battle version where she's wearing the standard Jonin sort of green, dark blue outfit. You know what I'm talking about. As far as other characters that I'd like to see in this line go, definitely rounding out the Akatsuki is probably the biggest thing for me. And then other than that, Killer Bee would be great. And then I've always been a big fan of Sasuke's team, so getting like Karin, Jugo, Suigetsu, I would take all those guys. And then I do think it would be cool to delve into some Boruto stuff. Like some of the Divine Trees maybe, or some of the updated older designs for like our main characters here. But yeah, with a series as long and expansive as Naruto, there's a lot they could do. So here's hoping we keep getting figures, and they keep staying high quality. Switching over to Dragon Ball, we've got the new Super Saiyan God Goku. And this one does use the same, like, basic articulation scheme and stuff as the new Gokus we've been getting, but it is actually on a brand new slimmed down body to match his Super Saiyan God appearance. The coloring of the hair and the head sculpt, I think they absolutely nailed. Yeah, excited to have this one in figure form. Also makes me wonder if we'll get a new updated Beerus figure. I imagine maybe they might announce something like that to go alongside with the update we're getting for the Dragon Ball Super Beerus anime. And then coming out this month, or I think it actually did come out already, we've got the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, which is a little bit easier to say, Goku. And that one looks very good as well. It is cool to be getting all these different transformations in pretty quick succession, so you can really build that collection out quickly. But, I would also like to start seeing some more new characters here soon. There's still plenty of characters from the original run that we could get, as well as, delving into Super. And like I keep saying, give me more GT stuff, please. And speaking of Dragon Ball GT, I finally went ahead and picked up the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I'd kind of been checking here and there if any popped up on Amiami, and one finally did, so I went ahead and grabbed it. As mentioned, when I got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku a couple months ago, these figures are kind of like holy grails for me. I always really wanted them, and I was sad that I missed them when they originally came out. I think they still hold up really well. That being said, with how far Bandai has come on their head sculpts, I do think they could probably do a better job at this point, but these ones still look nice, I think. But yeah, Super Saiyan 4, one of my favorite designs to come out of the entire Dragon Ball franchise. So I'm super excited to have Vegeta now put alongside Goku. I'm still holding out hope that we'll get a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at some point. And if they want to delve into some of the, non-canon Dragon Ball Heroes stuff, we could also get like Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Gohan, etc. That would be cool too, I think, even if I'm not as into that stuff as some people might be. But yeah, mainly at this point now, I just want Super Baby 2 and Omega Shenron, which I think a lot of people are probably in that same boat with me. Moving over to Kyoto and the amazing Yamaguchi line, we've got the new Nightwing here. And this is the Arkham Knight version down here, it says, so, adding to that line. Although it does just work as a standard Nightwing as well. Since Kyoto in general tend to take some creative liberties in redesigning these classic characters. I haven't actually played the Arkham games myself, so I don't have any particular attachment or opinions on this design. I just thought it looked like a really fun figure, and, I am more or less down with every new amazing Yamaguchi release, unless it's from like a series or something that I have never heard of or am not interested in at all. It is also cool to be getting some different variations of Nightwing. Obviously, a couple years ago we got the Mafex Hush Nightwing, which is kind of a more standard or classic design. And then we got the two different versions, the blue and the red from Mezco, which are a little bit more of a modern take. And then this one, obviously, is from the video game. So, lots of different Nightwing options. And, yeah, I don't know, I just think that's cool. And then we've got one other release from Kyoto, and this is one of, if not the most anticipated figure for me this year. Obviously, you can see here it's the new Symbiote Spider-Man. One of the best comic book designs of all time. Reimagined with some of that amazing Yamaguchi flair, while still keeping true to the spirit of the original design. Just a super sleek looking figure, great silhouette, great posing as you would expect, and then some really, really fun web accessories, which I'm surprised we haven't really gotten any of these with other Spider-Man figures in the past. Kind of seems like a no-brainer, Now, I haven't opened this myself, but I have seen some reviews, and obviously I'm familiar with the line, so I kind of know what to expect. So yeah, I am expecting this to probably be my favorite figure of the year for the time being. And I'm also really looking forward to the metallic purple one that is coming out this month, I think. Or maybe it's already out, I'm not sure. But yeah, super stoked for this guy. Then we've got a couple one-offs from some different companies here. So as mentioned in my last Big Bad Toy Store video, I did pick up the Storm Arena Hanayama Kaoru from Amiami since the Big Bad Toy Store pre-order sold out. I just finished watching the second part of the Bakido anime, so I'm kind of big on Baki again right now, which means I am all the more excited to pick up these figures in this line. Hanayama looks really great posing actually too. I did watch a review on the figure, and yeah, he's got some surprising mobility despite the super bulky design, even with like the baggy pants and everything. Yeah, he moves pretty great. Like I said, having just watched the Bakido anime, super excited for the upcoming Musashi figure that they teased at Evo, I think. That one was just a grayscale prototype, but it did have articulation and everything, so it could be coming out, or at least going up for pre-order, relatively soon, which is super exciting. And yeah, I kind of hope they keep the line going. Then we got one pickup from Medicos, which is the re-release for Kakyoin. And similar to Crazy Diamond last time, it was just Kakyoin, so no Hierophant Green for whatever reason. So like Crazy Diamond last time, I'm going to hold off on opening this guy for now until I can get his stand, and then once I get that, you know, I'll crack him open and include him in those pictures when that time comes. Kakyoin is one of those characters, I didn't really have much of an opinion on him when I first went through Stardust Crusaders back in the day, but over time he's really grown on me. I really love his design. I think it's super iconic, and it's really fun that this figure comes with the regular head and the sunglasses as well. And also like Crazy Diamond, very nice looking pink box here. Then we've got one pickup from InArt in their 1/12 scale line. You can't tell what it is from the outside here, but it is the Dark Knight Rises Catwoman, which I've been really excited for. I believe they did show Bane and Joker in some prototypes at various conventions. So it is cool to know that we'll be getting more figures in this line, hopefully. I guess just because it's been shown as a prototype doesn't mean it'll get made, but generally speaking, we have some things to look forward to. But yeah, InArt, with each new figure that they release and reveal, just seem to be continuing that unbelievable bang for your buck. Super detailed sculpts, super realistic paints and faces and everything. I'm not really sure how they're doing it, but I'm not complaining. And then we've got the latest and greatest from Sexy Ice. This one is the Zatard Hound. I don't really know if that's how you say it. Basically, it's a robot dog that goes around with the Unkfall eliminators and stuff. Super cool. You can't really see it in there; it's pretty dark, but you know, you'll see in the pictures. Very fun to keep adding to this line, adding some more non-humanoid characters and figures as well. And with this guy, I got not just one, not just two, but I did pick up 3 of them. I did that because they're a little on the smaller side, they weren't super expensive, and I think they'll look really nice with the whole squad of eliminators all together. But yeah, there was a convention I saw, I think it's Wonderfest, going on right now, where they did reveal some new stuff as well. And their latest eliminator did go up for pre-order recently too, so lots of fun stuff on the horizon. Again, one of my favorite lines currently. I think they're doing great stuff, and you know, just constantly excited and amazed by everything they're putting out. And then rounding out this haul, we've got a couple new Archcore releases. So we've got Arc 54, the Valgrind Sentinel. Basically a big mech, similar to the arms and leg pieces that combined that I got previously, but these ones just come all together already. So it's kind of just like a retool, reskin for one of the different factions. So yeah, and then with this guy, we also got a couple new figures. That being Arc 55, Granny the Restoration King, and Arc 56, Duskwolf Royal Guard. So this one is like an actual named character, and then this one just seems kind of more like a generic guy. But yeah, really cool vibes on these guys. Dig the purple and the gold. Kind of reminds me of the Minnesota Vikings. And this guy comes with a big old warhammer, and this guy comes with a big axe. So very cool stuff as always from Archcore. Like Sexy Ice, one of my favorite lines currently. And yeah, eventually I do need to go back and pick up all the older releases that I missed. I need to track those down somehow, but I'm happy to be able to keep up with the new releases, you know. So yeah, here's to more Archcore coming out. Alright, so that was everything that I picked up from Amiami in the month of June. These three were the ones I was most looking forward to, although it was a pretty close call with a lot of these figures. But, you know, we've got a line and a series I'm super into right now, one of my longest wanted Holy Grails, and then one of my most anticipated figures in a long time. So, but really great releases overall this month. So next week, as usual, will be another episode of What Did I Get This Week? And then following that, we'll have another Big Bad Toy Store haul. I actually already have it sitting in my room, ready to go. So we will take a look at that. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya.